And welcome back to Championship Manager 0102. Now we are coming off our 2-goal win over Como. Sorry if you didn't watch the last episode, but that's what happened. Fontana played really well in goal. Cannot complain about that. Kept another clean sheet. And I think his value's gone up by 100,000 there. So super happy with his performance. Let's see how that goes and try and keep it going if we can. In the meantime, there, as always, have been games. Now, if we go back and have a look at the 2 games, well, actually it's 3 games in the Serie A since our last episode. Lazio took a 3-0 win over Udinese. Jaap Stam with the man of the match. Dejan Stankovic with a goal and a 9, which is pretty good. Claudio Lopez with a goal also. Just dominant, like absolutely dominant from Lazio. Even Simone Inzaghi coming off the bench and Manfredini coming off the bench as well, like around about that 60th minute with 8. That's hard to top. That is so hard to top. Moving on to the results later in the week, from the 16th of Feb, Lazio beating Regina 1-0. Simone Inzaghi coming on, getting the goal, and an 8 rating. Dejan Stankovic playing well, really well again. Fabio Liverani with a great game. Stam with a great game. Massimo Otto with a great game. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Milan also during the week taking a huge win over Empoli to retain first on the table. Andrea Pirlo, 2 goals and a man of the match, 10 rating. Rivaldo, Delivio, both with 9 ratings. Rivaldo with 2 goals himself. Where is Rivaldo actually playing? To be that far? Oh no, he's playing centre midfield. Just in a weird spot in the team sheet. It's throwing me for 6. Beyond that, like Empoli, you can't really say much. 2 shots on target. The 14 shots on target from Milan. 30 has conceded 5 goals, still gets an 8 rating. Like, what does that tell you? In all honesty, what does that tell you? We'll take a quick look at the table and jump back to it. Milan, even with the 5-goal win, their aggregate's only at 9. I don't know what's happened, but they're clearly shipping as many goals as they're kicking. To only have an aggregate, no, call me an idiot. 48 goals for, against, not aggregate, against. They've only conceded 9 goals all season in 22 games. That is phenomenal. Look, I was going to say give them the trophy, but they're only 2 points ahead of Roma, who are only 1 point ahead of Lazio, who are only 2 points ahead of Parma. And probably the biggest gap is to us, which is only, again, 4 points behind. And then we've got 1 point to Juve. Like, we're doing better than Juve. And we're still only in 5th. That's how strong this season's been. Atalanta, 1 point below again, in 6th. Perugia, another point off in 8th. That is insane. This table is so close. I cannot get over it. In any case, let's jump into European competition, because during the week there were games in Group A, B, C and D. Juve kicking off with a 3-0 win over Schalke. Trezeguet, Del Piero with goals there for Juve's. Gianluca Zambrotta with a 9 rating. Pavel Nedved, Lilian Thuram, 8. Look at those ratings, 8s and 9s across the board. Bloody amazing. Frank Rost in goals, still with 6, even though he's shipped 3 goals, so not too bad. Milan Panza and Eb Sand. Meh. Probably expect better, to be honest, from Panathinaikos and Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane, good old Zizou with an 8 and a goal. Figo with an 8. Rene Henriksen with a man of the match. I've said it before, but Greece have some really strong players. Super strong players in CMO too. Be they Greek or not, the actual league is super strong. So look at him, he's not fantastic. What's he done? Continental competition 7.2, 8 overall, 7. So maybe it was just a good one-off game. Jan Mikkelsen, Nicholas Constantinou, the captain there with an 8 rating. So Panathinaikos trucking along there in third. Now Dortmund has beaten Roma 2-1. That is huge for us because it shows that Roma is beatable. Sebastian Kiel with a goal. Thomas Rosicki with a 7 rating and was subbed. What else we got? Amoroso with a goal. Any 9s? No 9s. Fernandez, Dede, Metzelda, all 8s. God, Dortmund had a good team. Maybe not as good as maybe not as good as it is currently, or it has been in more recent times. But jeez, it was still a good team. Jens Lehmann there a goal. Right, on the Roma side, Candela with a yellow card, Christopher Panucci with a 9 and the man of the match, Tomasi with an 8, Scotty with a goal and still only got 6. What the heck has happened there? Crazy. Alright, next result, Man U beating PSV 2-0. Juan Sebastian Veron with the man of the match and a 9 rating, Roy Keane with an 8, Van Nistelrooy with an 8 in the goal, Paul Scholes with an 8, even after he came on in the 51st minute. So great show from him. Mikael Silvestre, Gary Neville with 8, Barthez with an 8, Mateo Kesman. Oh, Mateo Kesman, how much does he cost? 8.5. Interesting. 8.5 is interesting, and we'll get to why in a second. Moving on to the next match day in the Champions League, Arsenal beating Bayern 3-2. What a huge result. Robert Pires with a 10 rating, man of the match. Freddie Ljungberg with a goal. Thierry Henry with a goal. Martin Keown with a goal. Good lord. That's... how in the world is that? Ashley Cole with an 8. Kovac with an 8. Sami Kafur. Kafur? Yeah, Sami Kafur. He's a good player as well. Sebastian Diesler, Claudio Pizarro, Zeriberto. What has happened? 7 on target, 5 on target. That just must have been a rip-roaring game. Absolute rip-roaring game. Leon and Rosenberg, that was a 1-1 draw. Edmilson with the man of the match. Peggy Lindua with the goal, and Eric Pedersen with the goal for Rosenberg. We got Ross Strand and Scammel. Here we go, Scammelsrud with an 8 rating after coming on the 61st minute. He looks okay. He looks okay. I wouldn't be going to buy him anytime soon, but Lazio in Group B have beaten Celtic and retained their lead. 1-0 win. Again, just huge ratings across the board. Liverani with the man of the match. Chiesa with the goal. Lopez with an 8 as well. Just so good. Magnus Hedman, fantastic in goal for Celtic with an 8. So, yeah, look at that. He's only conceded 1 out of 10 shots on target. So, big ups to him there. And now, on to the things that have happened to us since the last game. Leonardo Ponzio has copped himself a 2-week injury with a thigh strain. Somewhat disappointing. He was brought in for cover, so I really would have liked to play him a little bit more. Could have before that injury came in. But anyway, still waiting for Cristiano Zanetti to come back. He's still 2 weeks away from his from coming back from those torn ankle ligaments that he picked up against Atalanta. And finally, Daniele Adani has had 2 offers come in from him. One from Udinese and one from Bologna, I believe. Udinese we've put off. Udinese, I've stalled it for a week. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Bologna, I've asked for 8 million from them. Here's why. I don't really want to get rid of him. 27, he's good cover at the back, but our finances are in a bit of a state at the moment. Our balance is 8 million. We've got 1 million in transfer funds left, and we've made a loss of 21 million this year. That's not good. Not good at all. When we've had 17 million go out in the transfer market and 4 million come in, we're still losing money. We're losing money. We're going to need to sell a player to cover that at least. We're going to somehow need to figure out our finances and our wages if we keep going with this save post this season. That's presuming I don't get fired. So quick reminder about the purpose of this season. It's to not get fired. I've tried managing Inter, since this game came out, I've tried managing Inter probably 4 times. And they were my very first save on CMO 102 when it came out. And I was fired by Christmas. I've not made it through the first season with Inter, ever. Regardless of what else I've done, I just want to make it through one season with Inter and make it to season 2, which is what? 0203 with them. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Don't want to use Weird Bob tactics. Don't want to sign your, Tomadeiras, your Cherno Sambas, any of that. I want to do this the right way, so to speak. So, what do we do? What do we do? Look, if we keep winning, we need to keep winning to keep up with the rest of the table. Like, so close. Anyway, Perugia away is our next match. Our past meetings with them, we've had a 2-1 win, a 1-0 win, and a 1-0 win. So you'd hope this will be a win and they don't suddenly start to turn around their form against us. Di Laurento suspended for them, Viali suspended for them, Goretti's out with a twisted ankle, and Blasi's out with a broken toe. That's actually pretty good for us. That is really good for us. Like, with only Ponzio out, Zanetti out, and Zakora away, who still hasn't played for us. He's over at the African Cup of Nations. If we have a quick look at his... I was looking for current FM game history from him. Obviously doesn't exist. So let's have a quick look at his African Cup of Nations form, because he has been playing well. That said, he got a 6 against South Africa, so maybe not extremely well, given it was a loss. Tunisia, I think he played a little bit better. Yeah, he picked up a 7 there. So Zakora, hanging for him to get back, because the 21-year-old man, he was good for me. He was good for me in my Genk save back in the day. So got good memories, good feelings from him from back then. In any case, let's get on with it, shall we? We are playing Perugia. Vara Rakoba is still there. We are playing Perugia away. We are at the Renato Curry. You'll have to check my pronunciation on that one. So we will quickly go into our tactics. We're playing an unchanged team because we had a pretty good break, to be honest, between this game and the last one, and I'm wanting to get a little bit of consistency there for the players. Now, do we go attacking? They're going to start out attacking. They're going to start out mixed. They're not playing an offside trap against us, and they're not playing men behind the ball. Do we just go attack at each other? Do we just go attack? Or do we go maybe something a bit more normal? What's the weather like? What's the weather like? It is dry. Dry and 19 degrees, so we can keep it on the deck. Let's start with this, see how we go for the first 10 minutes. Change if we need to. God, Zomarea already. Oh, he shoved. Oh, we could have picked up on the crumbs there, but did not. Sani, Fontana, good save. Oh my Ada. What a run. Oh. Oh! Someone shoot! Oh my god! Oh my god! We are 1-0 up. I don't want to change anything. We're playing well. We're playing well, and let's keep the pressure on. Netties, Umbria, Peru. Here we go, Nikos Frichas. Oh, this is dangerous. Come on, come on. Okay, so we're probably going to give up some chances playing attacking. Zach, whoa, Crespo. Quarterbar. Oh! It was probably coming. It was probably coming. Alright, let's see if we can... Yes, that's a second. Alright, learn from our first mistakes there. Let's go normal mixed. We'll take it off pressing, let them invite them in a little bit more. We are going to tackle hard though. I don't think we pass direct, not just yet. Possession's going to be important for us. Double yellow. Montana. Look, we can take that offside. We'll check that in a sec. Yeri. Delmar. Delmar. This is edges at Fontana again. So he stepped in and he's playing well. Oh, Spider Kalac. Spider Kalac has saved it again. Crespo, Kalac. Oh, Jelko Kalac is keeping Perugia in it, I think. They've had 3 on target to our 5, 6 and 5 on target. I'm pretty happy with that. Playing pretty well otherwise. Good tackle percentage there and headers being 1, so can't complain. Jelko Kalac, the Aussie, he was always a backup to Mark Schwarzer, but always played well, and he is playing well again today. Zizas Brujas is, yep, a worry. How many runs? Who's killing us? Vrujaj is absolutely killing us, but he's got a lot of offsides too. Oh, that said, offsides. 3 to 8. So our offside trap is working well. Runs, no one really. So do we start man marking? Do we start man marking Vrujaj and Mikli? Is that what we need to do here? Assuming they're not already man marking, to be honest. No, they're not. Alright. Mikli. Zizas Brujas. Yep, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We still short. Let's keep it short. Let's keep it short. Let's try and keep a little bit more possession. Presuming they're not pressing us. No, they're not. So yeah, short should be okay. Short should be okay. Alright. Oh, quickly. Condition ratings, all pretty good at the moment. So, no need to make a halftime sub. Alright. Oh, Kalac again. Once that's out, Fieri. Oh, come on, Christian. Oh no. Well done, Fontana. Yuri, Delmar. Why is he shooting from... If I got him set to shoot from distance... Ooh, hang on, we're... Cannavaro! Oh! That was having a absolute blinder. So is Almeida and Crespo. Incredible. Cordoba, again, not playing great. Like... maybe it's time to sit Cordoba for a game. Well, that's pretty even conditions there. For all our players. Conceição's the lowest, but I don't really want to take him off. Yeah, we're going to make a sub for performance. It's going to be Cordoba. Going to be Cordoba and maybe Delmar, because I'm not loving these long shots that he's taking. Alright. Cordoba, Materazzi, you are coming back on, and Delmar, you're coming off Alvaro Recobar. We've got Mo Cullen on the bench again for us. Moment. Let's chuck Rakova onto... Chuck Rakova onto free kicks. And double check our long shots. No, Bully's taking long shots, which I'm not sure why. Alright. I'm pretty happy with these changes. So as long as they don't start bombing forward. Spo, Almeida. Spo. What? Rakova. No, what happened? Oh, I need to go back to the match report for that one. Someone offside from the free kick. Yuri, Crespo, oh. Jeez, we are playing, I feel like we're playing well at the moment. It's going to be disappointing if it's anything but a win. And that is, oh, Alvaro Recoba, the Uruguayan, bane of Australians' existence, but man, he's a good player. Well done. Saw the game out. So Almeida, Crespo, and Recoba with goals. This is Brujas with the goal for Perugia. We had a lot more just popped on goal in that second half. So what was it? It was 6 shots, 5 on target, and we've only had 1 more shot on target. In that half, they've only had 1 more shot on target themselves. So the game really just negated out there. All right. Now, what happened with this? What happened with the Recoba goal? Referee ordered a retake. Oh, what is going on with this game? Like, goalkeepers nutting referees. I've got referees ordering retakes. Do they just hate us right now? Oh, frustrating. Conceição, man of the match, unsurprisingly. Almeida with an 8 and a goal. Crespo with an 8 and a goal. Vieri with an 8. Recoba with an 8 and a goal after coming on the 72nd minute, which is pretty awesome. And Materazzi got himself a 7 as well, so he might be our starter for the next game in the centre of defence instead of Cordoba. Kalac has got himself an 8 in goal for Perugia, rightly so, because man, he stopped some absolute old terrors of shots. So he's done well. Pecorisi with an 8 as well there. Obviously, Brujas as well with his 8. Fasani with an 8 as well, which is pretty good. He's coming on well. Coming on very well. All right. Well, where's that taking us in the league? Almost nowhere. Parma haven't played their game yet. We've not made ground on anyone above us, and we've not... Oh, Atalanta haven't played yet. Perugia must have lost. Oh, that's good. That's good for us. Atalanta, and you'd have to say Atalanta and Parma are going to play each other. So something good's going to happen for us here. Well, they win. They're going to... Far out. If they win, they're not going to move up any further, but they're still going to be just that point below Juve. Woof. Alright, let's go around the grounds. Chievo losing Bologna 1-0. That was for 10th and what was it, 17th in the table, something like that. Quick scan, Oliver Bierhoff with an 8 rating for Verona, and Christian Amoroso with an 8 man of the match. Giulio Falcone with an 8 for Bologna, and Glucci with an 8 as well. Masalari with an 8 up front for them. I think he would have been... Masalari playing wingback. Fantastic. Interesting. Love your work, Bologna. Torino and Como again for sort of further down the table, so we'll have a quick look. Conticchio with the man of the match, 2 goals, 10 rating. Bergasola with a 10 rating. Lucarelli with a 9. Ferrante with a 9. It's a pretty good performance from Torino. Like, really good. Como, though, not playing well. Ferron with another hit. No, actually, he had a good game against us, didn't he? So Ferron not having a good game against Torino. He used up all his luck against us. Juve beating Brescia 2-0. Trezeguet, Marcelo Jose Salas, the Chilean. Check him out. He's only played 11 games this season. With both with goals and 9 rating. Pavel Nedved with the 9 rating. God, how old's Pavel Nedved? 29. Probably not worth the money. God, the Vids is 28. He could be worth a shout. He could be worth a shout if we come into any money anytime soon. Lilian Thuram with an 8 as well. Fantastic. Modena and Piacenza. 1-1 draw. Simone Pavan with a 10. Bellotta with a 9 in goal. So they must have had 7 shots on target. That is a super keeper effort against Piacenza there. Modena's got to be pretty happy with it. Brony with a 7. Colucci with an 8. Casino with an 8. Goal. Montano with an 8. Lamarchi with an 8. Cascia with the goal and a 7 rating. For Piacenza, obviously we have our game, and Roma have just squeaked a win over Udinese, it seems. Cassano with the goal. Super sub. No one having a great... Eight's an okay game, I suppose. Like, well, it's good, but you'd expect more from Roma. Cafu, Aldair, and Walter Samuel with 8s. What's happened over there? Caballero's had a good game. They've got 2 5s, and they... Oh, what has happened in this game? My word. They haven't even had a shot on target. They haven't had a shot on goal. Oh my. Bro, what has happened? What has happened in that game? That is insanity. Alright, we've got some news. They are pleased with our win against Perugia. Fantastic. We have 70 grand coming in from the Mario Rebecchi transfer deal. He's played 20 games for Dover. And Simone Temperini has done pretty well. Heading 20, strength 18. Look, we'll keep him on the... Oh, actually, no, he's 22. I'm not entirely sure where these players have come from. I've forgotten what scouting I've set up, so we'll need to take a look at that. All right, well, that is game over. Next match that we have coming up is against Chievo in 7 days' time. So until then, look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next episode.